Every 50 years, this one tree in the middle of Nancy Forrester's rainforest produces $31,250 in oxygen, recycles $37,000 in water, removes $62,000 in air pollution, and it controls $31,000 of soil erosion. Now we return to our story on the Manna Project.
From bath time to sunning and drying time to sitting on your arm time.
Oh yes, there's that good girl, huh? Yeah, she's a good girl.
To hammock time. Are you kidding me? Hammock time? Yes, indeed, these are the saved parrots of the I Love Parrot program here at Nancy Forrester's Manna Project, her own little rainforest in Old Town, Key West, Florida.
There's no way to even tell anybody what a bird like this can be like unless you lived with one for over 11 years like I have. He's got well over 1,000 words and phrases in English, and he speaks some Spanish. And he communicates with me all the time.
Steve Snyder and Russ Erickson help Nancy with the birds. Russ is also a tennis coach and insists his macaw, Kinky Friedman, will watch television and not only make correct tennis line calls on close shots, but let the professionals know when they've hit a poor shot. But for now, Kinky enjoys his hammock.
4 or 5 winters I've spent here.
What was the attraction? What made you come here? What keeps you here?
Nancy and I met. We both had a blue and gold macaw on our shoulder at a breakfast place about 5 years ago, and we met, and I've been here ever since.
The goal was to keep a property that is legal for 9.1 residences in the heart of Old Town Key West, which is high density, undeveloped, offering an important collection of rainforest plants, educational exhibit that is open to the public, and in doing that, animals slid in that needed a home, namely parrots.
To retrain them and make them adaptable for a home. Most birds are one-person birds. We've got several here now that are becoming two-people birds.
You can teach these birds anything you want to take the time to teach them. They're just like a little child. But a little child that'll never grow up and never leave home, and so you better be committed to spending the rest of your life with them and then provide for them after you're gone.
This one absolutely hated me when I first started here. She would try to bite me through her cage, and she has become a two-person bird. She acts this way with Nancy as well as myself. Ah, yeah, you're a sweetheart. About the same as having a kid. They demand that much attention. If you don't have the time to give them what they need, which is basically 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you're better off not having a parrot.
The children grow up.
Yes, these don't. They will be children for anywhere from 65 to as long as 100 years.
I think every bird here has a very sad story because they've had several, some have had as many as 4 or 5 homes before they've come here. Birds like stability. They also like fun and change, but they don't like leaving a home that they've been in for a while. It's hard for them.
Fortunately, many of these sad stories end right here because many of the birds have already been adopted, but those who adopt them pay for their keep here with Nancy so that the general public can see and feel and educate themselves on the proper care of the big birds like the macaws. That is the beauty of the I Love Parrots program of the Manna Project.
They're complicated like people. They're all very unique, like our fingerprints are unique. Each one is really different, and they let you know it every day, right?
Did you get to name them all?
No, they all came with their names. They all know their names. We don't change their names because when you talk to a bird, when they're inside, I say goodbye to them every night at night when I go to bed to check on them, see if they're okay. And I call them by their name and they all know I'm talking to them.
So all the birds are comfortable, thank you, but there is still some uneasiness for Nancy. More explanation when Profiles in Caring continues.